Hello, my friends on YouTube and Facebook. How you doing? Just wanted to say hello. Thank you for voting for me on the bestofraw.net. That's really cool. It's just a fun way for me to just keep on going. I know I'm not really any one of those things too much, but I'm a little bit of all of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool that you did that for me. Just out and about, getting a little, I don't know, I'm just grabbing life by the you know what, and I'm just living it up. I woke up this morning with no plan, and so I thought I'd make a little video and see if I could inspire you to do the best you can and to grab life while you got it. You know what I mean? I've been having some rough times psychologically and stuff going on, maybe seasonal affective disorder, whatever all that stuff is. We're inside a lot, and we don't get to get out as much. Of course, I've been getting out quite a bit, so I don't know. It's not really an excuse to the short days and all that stuff, but I just really got inspired by this whole best of raw because it's making me want to be the best that I can be, on every level. And there's a little bit of competition element in there. Every single one of those dudes on there is hella cool. There is a lot of competition in certain ways, but that's just human life, and that's all cool. And I'm not even trying to rise above that. What I realized is that there's an ego here. There's no doubt about that. And I'm like putting it down, like I shouldn't be this and shouldn't be that. And I'm always trying to be so holier than thou, and it's like I'm almost too pious for my own damn good. It's just, you're just a human being. What are you gonna do? I mean, run around and just be like, holier than thou and sandals and like, flagellating yourself all the time for not being good enough, or just like realizing that you have a lot of dreams and, hey man, so I climb these crazy mountains and end up at the top of a mountain. What's the point? There's no point, just like maybe I can inspire you on this video or something like that to eat more fruits and vegetables and to get out yourself, and there may be some good in that. But I guess we help the world by what we become, because nobody's up here. I'm not, this isn't helping the world or anything like that in one certain sense, but I'm really happy to be up here today. I'm really happy to get out, and I just had I ate about like 20 mandarins for breakfast and just got supercharged from that, and I had no plan of coming up today or anything like that. But I just got to walking, and I just threw my pack on and just decided to come on up and get a little fitness training in, to start training for the Best of Raw for 2010, baby. Can you dig it? Dan the Man with the Master Plan. Anyways, just enjoying my life to the hilt, to the top, and want to encourage you to do the same thing. Every day, sometimes it's easy to get confused, and you're like, well, what should I do? What's the best way to go? And you're like, you want to be the best person you can. You want to make the best choices to honor whatever your faith is, or whatever your sort of your destiny is. You want to honor that, and sometimes I feel like, who's to know? So I'm just kind of lately waking up and just grabbing life by and just going for it. I'm gonna did this little thing today. It's about 10 miles or so round trip up to this lake, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll give you a nice pan out, and then I'm gonna just go to the gym and do that, and well-rounded life. My thing is really it really came to me, and it was really cool. I thought I'd share this. Aside from the music that I like to do and the YouTube videos and stuff, I'm really into raw foods and fitness. And I think I got off track for a while because of all this sort of negativity towards the ego. I don't really hate the ego or anything like that. Or I'm not even against it. It's just there, but all my favorite people that have inspired me the most have gone beyond the ego. And but then I say to myself, am I going to do that in this lifetime? I don't know. I mean, I would. They're the ones that inspire me because I know the courage that it's going to take to let go of everything. You know, that's kind of why, in a certain way, I do a lot of the training. I'm not so much of an athlete, like competing against other people, but I like to compete against myself, you know? And so I'm always pushing myself further and further. The last couple most challenging things I've done was in the middle of the night, you know, when it's pitch dark. I'd been going out into the pitch black and just going on these logging roads and just walking in the pitch black, you know, for like 8 or 10 miles at night. And you know, it's scary kind of to be out there by yourself in the dark, but you know nothing's gonna happen. I mean, you're 99% sure you're gonna be okay. I mean, there's a chance. I mean, you can hear the animals out there rustling around. You can hear the animals sniffing you and everything like that, but you know, they're not gonna do anything because I'm too big and I make too much noise and I probably smell bad. But you know, but it's like every step is like, oh my God, you're like getting, every step you get further and further away from your home. It's kind of like, just turn around, just turn around, just turn around. And you just gotta, and I like to keep on cultivating like the keep goingness, you know, just keep on going forward and finish this hike. Before I leave, I think, okay, I'm gonna take the mid-mountain trail, you know, which is just like up a mid-mountain and then back out, back down to the main road and then back home. And it's like, half the way out, when you're on your way out, it's like every step is like, oh, just turn around and go back, just turn around and go back, just turn around and go back. And then finally, when you get like halfway and you know you're headed back home again, you start to feel better, you know, and you start to get going back towards where it's warm and safe. So I keep pushing myself physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and you know, this whole Best of Raw thing's been really cool because it's really inspired me to continue to cultivate my potential on every single level, you know. And so instead of always being so fanatical about you know, the spirituality and stuff, which, I mean, it's like, it's God's problem now, you know. I mean, here, take me and do whatever you want. If you want me to be enlightened, do it. If you want me to love people, I'm willing. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to make YouTube videos, fine, I'll do that. You know, if you want me to do whatever you want me to do, you can do whatever you want. But then it seems like it's putting in me all these crazy dreams of, you know, physical fitness and fun stuff. It's just fun, crazy stuff that isn't going to really, no one's going to write books about Dan, the guy who climbed up the mountains, you know, and rode his bike all over the continents and everything like that, you know. But those are my personal little crazy dreams, you know. And maybe somewhere along the way I'll become enlightened. But it's okay, you know. I'm not sure exactly what this video meant, but maybe it means something to you, you know. I don't know. Basically, I'm just saying that we just got to get up and just live. I mean, I'm got to be honest with you. The more I grow, the more I mature in all areas of my life, the less I know, and I literally don't know anything, you know. And I'm gonna keep on exploring, you know, and I'm gonna keep on keeping on to the best of my ability. And one thing I'd really like to do is inspire others, young children, people that have seen more times around the sun, people my age. You know, I just want to inspire people, and that's going to come in various forms and different ways. And you know, it's always what I've wanted to do. I thought that that's what was missing from a lot of the maybe the raw food movement, was love and an inspiration, baby. You know, not a perfectionism, or all we need is another level of you know, neurosis or some just adding to our, you know, eating disorder or something like that. But more freedom, my friends, more freedom. Let me give you a pan out on this really cool lake, and I'll say goodbye. Thanks a lot, guys. You know, I really appreciate you sharing this time with me. So there you go. Not too bad, not too bad. Well, I'm headed back down the mountain now, guys.